Kano traders, Okada riders defy Ganduje'S order on old notes. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post our juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. There was confusion in Kano on Wednesday as traders and commercial tricycle operators rejected the old Naira note and defiance of Governor Abdullahi Ganduje'S earlier threat. Recall that Kano state government had on Tuesday warned that it would not hesitate to revoke the operational licenses of major business owners or take action on anyone who refuses to accept the old note as a means of transaction. A cross-section of tricycle operators who spoke to the Punch on the situation said the decision to reject the old notes was because commercial banks in the city has also stopped accepting the old notes. One of the commercial tricycle operators, who gave his name as Lawan, said he stopped collecting the old note from passengers because he was not sure whether his boss, owner of the tricycle, would accept the same after work hours. I gave a daily balance of 2,500 to my boss, so with the uncertainty surrounding the old Naira notes, one has to be careful in accepting them, he said. Another operator, who did not want his name, told the Punch that he stopped accepting the old Naira notes on Tuesday because of the most passengers that boarded his tricycle rejected the old notes when he wanted to give them the same. Following the new development, many commuters who did not have the lower currency determination, 100 down to 20, resorted to trekking. Once you board a tricycle, the operator will ask you if you have change, otherwise he will not carry you. A stranded passenger at Kano Junction told the reporter. He said it has now become mandatory for commuters to have the lower denomination of a Naira before boarding the machine. If you must aboard a data tricycle, you must have the lower denomination because they are not affected by the redesign, he said. The story is the same with traders in Asian City, as many of them have also stopped accepting the old notes as a result of the uncertainty surrounding the issue of the old note. The thing is, when I heard that bank has stopped collecting, I was like, for what? Before you start thinking, is it for a buy, is it for rice? I was like, why? Had it been this new notes for in circulation now, I'm not going to be. Alright, well, at the end of the day, and that is it, that's the cost. You cannot tell people to bring the old Naira notes, the new one, give them, give them. What do you expect them to do? To use their teeth, or if they urinate, when they use and they change? Makes sense. Abi, we go back to that age of the you do trade by barter. If you are still collecting Naira notes, you're on your own, be getting ready to go to CBN for the first time in your life. We have moved on. If you like, keep waiting for Supreme Court verdict. I am Buhari Wicked spokesman. Okay. The question is, who has been given instruction on monetary policy before now? The governors have the right to approach the court, but they should not create more problem for the masses who trade with these currencies on a daily basis. Our governors may look like saints now, but the truth remains that they have failed. They have failed the people, and it is true. Whose report would they believe? The fear of Emefiele is the beginning of wisdom than the report of a drowning Ganduje. Okay, what the man is doing is in the interest of the masses. We are spending it in Lagos without headache. Same in Ogun. What many people do not know is that the more this useless falsify this monetary policy, the more problem it becomes for the masses to get access to cash. The CBN knows that the interest of the masses is not their concern, but how the old notes they are stuck somewhere in their houses for election purposes will not become worthless after this policy implementation if they have not forgotten that at 31st January being the first deadline before the extension. By now the new notes would have been made available to the circulation for the masses. But now CBN will not release much of the new notes so that they will not hijack it from the banks in connivance with bank managers, and that is what is causing the scarcity we are all suffering now. Okay, I said it. Ganduje'S sees governance as his feudal property. He does not understand democracy as it is. He believes he can coerce citizens to his bidding at will. Alright. Nothing is wrong with using the old Naira notes. Since politicians have hijacked the new notes, life must continue with old Naira notes. Perhaps Nigeria is a lawless country. Why didn't CBN do the research properly before designing the Naira? Why did they not make room for uncertainty? Exactly. That is a $1 million question I've been having. Alright. Governments do not have power over currency. They should stop deceiving the masses by issuing threats, which will further compound the issue. Some bank managers need to be arrested and prosecuted for delivering the new Naira notes to homes and offices of the wicked and corrupt politicians. The government is insensitive to what Nigerians are passing through. Alright, but okay, no going back, wicked governor in it. My own is, had it been this particular issue now, I believe if you take your old notes to the bank will give you new notes. I don't think there's going to be a problem. Alright. Okay, nothing is wrong using okay, I've said that before. Governors are pretending to be fighting for the masses. I believe it is us with the hidden pit filled with money. Not be them fault, sha. Now the bank officials we swap old notes for them with the counter new notes we suppose enter ATM card. Alright. Hunger go kill now. Hunger no go kill anybody. The only saving grace for you people is that an agrarian society, so many agro products to fall into alright. Hunger go okay, hunger kill una finish. The only saving grace for you people is that an agrarian society, so you many products to fall into this depression period. Alright, good people. Alright, this men called politicians will never fight your interests. Alright,